Welcome once again, folks, to the Radio Free Skaro Fluid Links Advent Calendar. 24 days, 24 Fluid Links, one a day, counting down to Christmas 2020. And possibly Doctor Who, or possibly not. Whatever.
We're just not sure yet.
We're just not sure yet when we record this. So, but you know the deal. We pick a fluid link and then we answer it, and when we settle everything. By the end of this, everything in the world, all the problems will have been solved. So, let's do it. First fluid link,
especially the intractable ones.
Yeah. Here's the first one. When the Daleks wanted to conquer the galaxy, they recruited Mavic Chen and some random alien delegates into their evil coalition. What's your dream team of Doctor Who villains if you wanted to do a bit of conquest? Richard Off of Something Who says on Twitter. Dream team of villains.
Talking serious or wacky?
Well, Fluid Links, by its very nature, is very serious, Warren. So we should stick to that, I think. So yeah, dream team of villains. Dream team of villains to conquer a galaxy. Doctor Who villains, of course, because why else would we be talking about this? Let's see here. Should we limit it to a number? We probably don't need to do that.
No.
Like, Daleks seems easy. And it's already done. So I think we should take Daleks off the table because...
Well, all these guys would start bickering, so let's take basically most of the classics off the table.
No, God, the classic. I thought you meant like the ones from the classic Who. No,
no, I just mean like the biggies.
Yeah, because why would they? Because they wouldn't like team up anyway, right? Like,
well, they did once for Pandorica, and that didn't.
Yeah, but it was like a temporary alliance, I think, too. So like they were united against the Doctor. This is like let's conquest, let's conquer the universe or a chunk of it anyway. Although I tell you what, the Sontarans were probably, I don't think the Sontarans would probably team up either because they clearly...
No, but I think they should be included because they're a good fighting force. I would say, hey, here's my guess.
Yeah.
Like with the Pandorica?
Yes.
Or like Invasion
So I would have
Time.
the Draconians in charge of both the Ogrons and the Sontarans. And I would throw the Silence into the mix because I'd say another splinter group of the Church of the Papal Mainframe would be on board.
Okay. I kind of would like, let's see, maybe the Axons involved somehow, or because they're good at distribution, I think. Or maybe I don't know. I'm trying to think like what, some of the monsters I'm thinking of might not have like, imperial aspirations either.
I'm trying to integrate cool monster with management style, basically.
Right. Like Zygons or something like that. Like how would they do it? Dominators. I think the Dominators need to be in there somewhere, and the Quarks possibly too.
Weren't the Dominators just arguing amongst themselves all the time?
Exactly. That's the thing. I mean, maybe they just didn't have the right project to work on. They were just
the Vardens. We need to get the Vardens another shot.
Well, I think so too, actually, because I felt they were kind of like so they took a job. I mean, they invaded Gallifrey. They did it. The Vardens
With help from the Doctor.
See, I'm trying to think of like, what if like the Tarn Woodbeast and the Shrivenzahl teamed up?
Okay.
They're
what would they do?
Useless,
they would fight over food.
They're so useless, but that's what I think. I'm thinking like instead of like, because here's the thing, we've eliminated the Daleks and the Cybermen because they're relatively competent, but we should think of like incompetent villains.
This is like some sort of like leftist liberal make work program for the infirmed, or what?
Maybe because they have to, because they're so bad at it. They have to team up.
Infirmed. Wow.
With others.
your Alberta's coming out there, Chris.
So like I don't know, like the Swarm and basically just anything from the Graham Williams era. I think is like the captain.
How about the Bandrels?
The Bandrel. I think. Well, this might be a throwback. I'm sure we've probably talked about this, but how about this? Here we go. Ready? The Bandrels and the Mandrels team up.
Okay. Sounds good.
And basically you send in the Mandrels to get fried up, and then you get the populace hooked on Vraxoan, and then the Bandrels move in, knowing that they don't have to walk anywhere because they're felt sock puppets, and they will just take over the universe that way without even firing a shot. They don't even have to fire those missiles.
And you have the bonus of whichever Doctor it is, some more likely than others, to just say contemptuously Mandrel, Bandrel.
Mandrel, Bandrel. and something else that rhymes with spandrel. Spandrel from Deadly
Spandrel
Assassin.
can control the Bandrels and the Mandrels.
Spandrel will sort of be the doctor in the Invasion of Time, and Spandrel is working with the Mandrels in order to bring the Bandrels in. And then that's how Gallifrey will be invaded once again by the sock puppets.
How about this for a dark horse candidate? The scientists from Robot actually get their act together, and there's an army of giant robots.
Were they the SAS, SRS, Scientific Reform
Yes.
Society?
Yeah.
The not Nazi at all Scientific Reform Society, despite the uniforms and the lightning bolts everywhere.
Nazis. N-O-T-Z-I, I believe is what they're actually called. That's a little close to home, Warren. I'm not comfortable with that.
Sorry.